Hey Cancer, welcome guys. Thank you guys for so much for tuning in. I love having you guys here. I'm also a Cancer. I want to use these messages from Heaven card today. I want to see sort of what Spirit had to say to us. I just felt the need. I felt like there was something important that Spirit was trying to express, and we needed to find a way to sort of let that message come forward. And I feel like these cards are a good way to do it, and they are all jumping out of my hands. So I'm going to grab the top one here. We have someone needs your support. Can you help them? We will guide you. So there might be somebody in your life, you know what, you might even be the person who needs support as well, but definitely opening yourself up to the people around you, seeing what the vibe is. Maybe somebody's going through some shitty stuff and they need a shoulder to cry on, and it's important to give each other support when we're going through super shitty times in our life, because we've all been there, guys, and having someone to lean on can make all the difference. So let's see what the wisdom cards have to say about this as well. Ooh, and I got a bunch that jumped out here. So we'll start with these guys. So I do have happy. I feel like this ties into helping people and building that strong connection, that emotional connection with others. Come to the edge can speak of a leap of faith. You know what, maybe we're talking about somebody who doesn't usually share their feelings, or maybe it's you who doesn't usually share your feelings. We need to take a chance and be able to open up to somebody close to us, to be able to find that happiness, to be able to express our emotions and what's going on in our lives. I do have breathe as well. This breathe speaks for self-care, speaks about taking a time out as well. Oh yeah, and community. So leaning on each other for support, supporting each other. This might be a family member, it might be a friend, it might be a coworker, it might be you who's going through this shit, but definitely we need to work together here. And orphaned. So that tells me that whoever's feeling this way is definitely feeling alone. They're feeling isolated and they're internalizing this shit. So it's definitely important to make that connection, to open up. I have regeneration, which is like a rebirth. It's sort of like a renewal. And I feel like it's speaking to a healing and a new beginning as well. I feel like whoever this is who doesn't usually like opening up, I think being able to have this experience of somebody to open up to, I feel like it's going to change their outlook and how they deal with their emotions going forward in the future. And that's why Spirit is talking about the need for this. This is going to make one hell of a difference in somebody's life. I have the never-ending story as well. I feel like it's speaking to some sort of a disappointment that happened. Maybe a chapter of life coming to an end, and we need to realize that our lives are like novels. They're full of chapters, they're full of new beginnings, full of endings as well. Just one ending is not the be-all end-all. It just means that something new is going to be starting. And I have no place like home as well, which definitely speaks of a need to sort of close yourself in somewhat, not expect, sort of put yourself out in the outside world and take on too much. So it might be time to sort of step back from certain extra responsibilities that don't matter quite as much, and just focus on this healing. And it might even speak to this being a family member and somebody in your own house. I also have the Chariot card, which represents perseverance and positive movement forward. I feel like opening up to this person opening up to you, being able to make this connection is going to give them the strength to persevere. I have the Justice card. So whatever this never-ending story was, there's definitely a feeling of unfairness that goes behind it. And Justice card is all about bringing scales back into balance. And I feel like, you know what, I feel like it's even in part, it's emotional scales as well, because I do have the King of Cups here. And Cups is all about emotions. He's the king of emotion here. I feel like this person is having one hell of a time emotionally, but I also feel like it's speaking to that reaching out and giving that emotional support as well. And that's where you're going to find that balance too. The Ace of Wands represents new beginnings. So there is some sort of a new beginning here. There's a new chapter, but somebody's having a hell of a time with letting go of the last one. The Ten of Swords represents a disappointing ending, but one that can be beneficial for you in the long run. I feel like it's speaking to this ending that happened and all of this hurt. And I feel like the beneficial part of it is they're going to learn how to open up when shitty things happen in their life, because somebody's going to be there. We have that sense of community and we're going to be reaching out to each other. I feel like the Queen of Wands is representing this person. Somebody with a very high energy. Their emotions are very raw right now. The Wheel of Fortune card represents fortunes changing for the better. And I feel like it's definitely speaking to the change that this is going to make in somebody's life. I have the Five of Cups here, which is a warning a lot of times not to get stuck in negative emotions, so much so that you can't see positive opportunities around you. It speaks of dwelling. I feel like this person is dwelling. They're dwelling on this disappointing ending, the end of this chapter of their life. I feel like you need to help to pull them back. That's what this connection is going to do. It's going to help to shake them out of this. And the Six of Wands represents triumph over obstacles. So I definitely see this person, whether this is you or somebody that you know, being able to make that connection and to open up. This is where they're going to be able to work through these issues, shake out of this Five of Cups that they're in, and be able to find happiness and move forward. It's important that we all lean on each other when shit gets tough, guys, and that we look out for each other. Alrighty, that's what the card said to me. I hope that you enjoyed the read. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys lots. Take care.